Well, that's all wrong, and it's not going to do anything to help keep you healthy. So this morning, we are joined by Isabel Gregoric. She's a hand hygiene coordinator at St. Joseph's Healthcare in Hamilton, and she's here to share a little hand washing 411. Great to see you today. This is important information.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the proper steps. Let's go over these proper steps. Before lathering, wet hands, apply soap. Now, I got some questions for you because we've got people use different types of soap. We have a foamy soap in the bathroom here, and what I've been typically doing is I've been rubbing that on extensively before then going underwater and continuing. But you're saying wet the hands first?
Absolutely. So I see that at our hospital as well. People go for the foam hand soap. You need to wet your hands. It actually gives you a protective layer before you introduce that soap onto your skin. So there's the surfactants and chemicals in your soap. So adding a little bit of water just gives you that little extra protection. But sometimes the water will help lather those liquid soaps, maybe not the foam ones so much, but the liquid ones, and just helps you to actually make a lather.
Okay, now on to the main event, the lathering. Okay, so we got some video over here on how to properly lather your hands. What do we need to keep in mind when lathering?
Well, you want to definitely take your hands out of the water. So
what do you mean?
Well, we need to lather.
Okay, so get them wet and then pull out to then.
And that's when you start counting your 15 seconds, right? Or singing your songs. Happy birthday 2 times, whatnot. So yeah, you need to take that time to lather and focus on those areas of your hands that you need to wash.
Okay, what are those areas of the hands?
Sure. So the palm of your hands, the backs of your hands. We can't forget your fingertips.
Yes, I've been seeing videos of people doing this. Right, I see like running their fingernails, I guess, to help get underneath the nail bed, and then I've seen this sort of thing as well.
Between the fingers,
right?
And you want to get between your thumb and your forefingers.
Tell me again.
Between your thumb and your forefinger.
Getting in over here.
Yeah, because those are the areas that are missed the most.
Okay, I've heard people telling me that I also have to get up to the top of the forearm.
We say up to your wrist.
Okay, because that's a bridge too far for me.
I'm
not rolling up my sleeves at that point. And I will tell something to our viewers at home. I have now, for the past few days, because we've been bombarded with this, I've been taking the time to actually get used to the 20 seconds. Once you do, it just becomes a thing you do. Yeah. You can be impatient off the top and say, geez, this is taking a long time. But after you do it a few times, you realize you can get used to it.
And I think in this world of craziness and busyness, we need to take that time. So this is where you can slow down and, you know what, meditate a little bit while you're doing it and, you know, calm yourself down if you're feeling anxious.
Okay, well, after we lather, we need to rinse off and we need to rinse well. So, and dry properly. So come on over to this one as well. So after lathering, rinse well, dry well. Okay, preferably using paper towel. That let's talk to. And avoid touching things on the way out. So what do you mean by rinse well?
Well, you want to get that soap off your hands.
So once you feel like it's gone, you can move on. There's no set amount of time you have to rinse?
No, you want to rinse off that soap because remember, as you're lathering, you're washing off those germs. You're loosening the dirt, the grime, everything that's on your hands. So now you want to get that off your hands. So you're going to rinse well, and they'll all fall down to the bottom.
Okay, preferably with paper towel, but I thought we were told like you use the superheated air to get rid of it.
Well, some washrooms have paper towels. Some washrooms only have air dryers. So you're going to use what's available to you. Okay. I prefer paper towel because if you jump down to number 3, you want to avoid touching contaminated surfaces again once you've washed your hands, right? So turning off any taps that are manual, you're going to want to use your paper towel. And when you leave the washroom and open the door, you're going to want to use that paper towel and then discard it.
Okay, we only have about 30 seconds left, so just a couple more things. When should we be going back into the restroom to wash our hands? I mean, I tend to do it every time I use the restroom, but also when I come in from an errand or after lunch. At what point are our hands so dirty that we need to go clean them again?
Well, they'll either look dirty or just feel dirty, but whenever you feel like it's necessary to clean your hands, clean your hands. But ideally, what do we say to children? Wash your hands when you come home from school. The public can wash their hands after they go to church or wherever they are on the weekend. Public places for sure, shopping malls. So when I come home, I like to wash my hands.
And lastly, if there is no running water or soap nearby, does hand sanitizer give you that stopgap?
It's just as effective and it's convenient, right? Okay. So use it when there's no water and soap available, and then do it properly when you get home or when you're able to access a sink.
Isabel, thank you very much. I'm going to shake your hand.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll be back right after this.